Alright, so we're getting all packed up and getting ready to go to Vegas. We're driving out tomorrow. You can keep doing. My wife immediately just freezes and stops doing what she's doing. I'm not going to get you in it. So, we're going to be gone. We're leaving tomorrow, which is Friday, and either coming back Sunday or Monday. We haven't decided yet. So I'll give you a breakdown really quickly of what it is that I'm bringing. The first thing that I do is I always set stuff aside that I'm actually planning on wearing the day of that I'm driving, because then I don't accidentally pack stuff that I shouldn't be bringing. So for me, we're driving down there. It's about 7.5 hours from Salt Lake, and so comfort is certainly a priority. So honestly, t-shirt and jeans, pair of sneakers, and that's good to go for me. When I get there Saturday morning, I'll be presenting, and I'm going to be doing this nice bold gold blazer. I've got this kind of navy tie. It doesn't look very navy in the light right now. And then these kind of brighter blue pants, which also don't look super vibrant right now, but they end up looking really good. This is actually one of the outfits I wore for PT, and since I'm going and I'm the one style presenter, this is going to be significantly strong enough to be able to kind of convey that message. This is what I'll be wearing: an OCBD, this kind of maroon jacket, and then those same jeans when we go out that night. For both of these, I've got just simple pocket squares. I've been on a kick with all that lately, really just keeping everything simple and then focusing either on one unique color or playing around with the fit, and the fit being the primary emphasis. We definitely want to spend some time at the pool, so I got these blue mints and then a pair of flip-flops. Shoes that I will be wearing, it's one pair of dress shoes that I have that I want to bring. I mean, I certainly have, you know, more pairs of dress shoes than just that, but this is the one pair that I want to bring. Double mocks, they'll work great for the whole weekend, especially because on Sunday we may be sneaking out and going to church somewhere, and I can kind of I can cobble an outfit together out of all these items to make that work. Casual shirts, my DOP kit. One thing that I always end up doing with this is, I won't open it, but I keep my DOP kit stocked. So I keep an extra bar of deodorant, I keep a separate toothbrush and everything in there so that I don't ever really have to actually load it. There's a couple things that I have preferentially, like a comb or something else that I may use on the daily, and so I'll load that in right before I get ready to go. But then it's just one last thing mentally I have to focus on as far as loading things up. Extra socks, underwear, and then we may or may not go hit the gym, but it's always better to just kind of pack everything just in case. So I've got a tank top, these awesome shorts that I talked about in the last video, and then my Nikes, and I'll just throw that all in my gym bag. So realistically, it's pretty dang easy for me to fit all of this in my duffel bag. It's that overnight weekender, which is one of the staples. This kind of brief that's a little bit more than just a briefcase. It's a little bit bigger, but honestly, I'll just keep my laptop and most of my other stuff in there. And then my gym bag. So I could do that on a plane if I needed to. Honestly, if I wanted to pack more, it'd be pretty easy to, because we're just in the car, we're road tripping, but we don't have to worry about it. So this is what I'll be taking, and I will see you on the road tomorrow. So I lied. I don't even need to take the briefcase. I ended up packing a little bit better than I anticipated. I threw on an extra t-shirt just in case, and then instead of taking the briefcase, I'm just going to use this cool little folio thing for my laptop for the actual conference. But then, yeah, basically everything else, suiting stuff in there, all my other clothes, gym stuff, what I'm wearing tomorrow. Boom, easy. Okay, so we're about 7 hours into our trip now. We got the kids dropped off, we stopped in St. George, and basically as soon as you get out of the fun canyon that is the Virgin River area in Arizona, the drive kind of sucks. It's just this big, vast, awful desert. And then you turn around and you come into Vegas. Look!
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Boom!
You can't really tell.
You didn't believe me.
I didn't. This is like our third try. Well, there it is through all the smog.
We're getting better at the YouTube.
Sure we are.
Sure we are, yeah. Anyway, it'll be a fun weekend. And yeah, it does look kind of dusty and smoggy and awful.
Yeah.
But better than the desert, and we can get out of this car soon.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Alright, how about Mastery? Anybody have any idea what these are? Boots. They look like boots, they're shin guards. They're great. Yeah. So these were worn by gladiators. Okay? A lot of times when we think of gladiators and the gladiator games, we think of, well, obviously they were slaves, but we think of them as just kind of being the dregs of society. But the reality of it is these guys who were excellent fighters, they brought a lot of honor to their houses. They became status symbols not only themselves, but they brought status to the houses that owned them. Do you think that if it was your first day in the arena, you would be given armor that looked like that? No. Why?
Took way too long to make. Have you go out?
Exactly. Have you demonstrated any sort of mastery in the field? None whatsoever. You're probably not going to survive. So why would anybody invest anything in you if you don't have any demonstration of mastery, if you haven't even earned that mastery? So who do you think ought to wear those? Right? Not even, champions. Not just the average guys, not just the decent guys, not even just the survivors. It was the champions. Right? These are the guys, just by virtue of what they were wearing. Can you imagine if it was your first time out in the arena and you've got these leather greaves on that don't do anything, and a guy busts out wearing that? It's not any physically more intimidating, but what's communicated by it?
That's
what he's doing, right? It's terrifying. And it's all just because of the level of mastery that is communicated through that. Okay.
And we're back. We're back home. Great trip. So much fun to get to go do that. It's fun that Vegas is that close. We get to do it like it's a road trip. But honestly, obviously, the highlight was the conference itself. A bunch of really good guys were there. It was fun to get to meet all the guys who came out. And then the other presenters did an excellent job. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip that I included. I ended up I spoke for like almost 2 hours. It was fun. Presentation itself was about 45 minutes. And then the rest of it was just Q&A. And that was honestly the best part, was being able to answer a lot of guys' questions, especially because most of them who were there to see the other guys, just kind of considered me to be an add-on, and a few of them even admitted that they weren't particularly excited to hear what I had to say. Obviously, for a lot of men, the idea of being concerned about style is something that you just kind of go, what? No, wait. But a lot of them ended up coming after, or I got emails from them after, and they just said it was a valuable presentation, and it made them change the way that they thought about their clothing, which is exactly what I was hoping I could provide for these guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the little clip that you get to have on there. If you did so, please hit that little like button below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll just keep the content coming.